What's good, I'm a Ruthless Addicts? It is your girl, Tika Deshawn. Thank you so much for tuning in to All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. If you're loving Ruthless, go ahead and hit that like button. And to receive notification of new content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Your girl got you covered, okay? All right, y'all. So, episode 17 from season 3 of Tyler Perry's Ruthless, entitled Just Keep Breathing. And the synopsis reads as follows: Ruth and Marva face off in front of the highest after Malcolm's failed escape. Laura and Aaron are granted entry to the compound, and Lacey makes a rash decision. Y'all, we had a whole lot of stuff going on. It wasn't, it was just minute details to bring the episode together. So basically, when we first open up the episode, we see that Ruth has gone and made her way back to where Malcolm was. This is after she had already stopped Elder Mother Marva. Her and then she brag about it a little bit with River, but then she makes her way back over to Malcolm and she takes him some clothes to get dressed. So then the highest and Daikon and Joan make their way back to the Rockadush compound. Well, the highest drops Joan off at the front gate and lets her know go ahead and help the couple pack up their things to come onto the compound. So this is basically their invitation to come onto the compound. I don't think it's their invitation to join, but it's their invitation to come onto the compound. So they leave her at the gate and they make their way. Daikon and the highest make their way over to the highest's trailer. Now, up walks River to the highest, and gives the highest a big old hug. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I missed you. I'm like, come on, dude, overkill. So anyway, it is what it is. That's what River does. He makes the highest feel so good about himself. So anyway, we then see Ruth, who walks around the corner with a gun to Malcolm's head. Now, the way that she got the gun was because Malcolm was having a hard time getting dressed. So she helps Malcolm get dressed, and then he has to place the gun on the ground. So Ruth picks the gun up. So that way she quote unquote overpowered Malcolm. Now she escorts him with the gun to his head over to the highest. Again, nobody is really doing anything to help her. She's just walking. And it's like it's almost as if it's normal for the rest of the people on the Rocketfish compound. So anyway, Ruth approaches the highest and Daikon, and Daikon is like, "What are you doing with my soldier, with my man?" She's like, "This is not one of your guys. Look at him. Look at him." So she shows Malcolm's face, and of course, it is Malcolm. And she's like, and they're like, "Hey, how did he get a gun?" And anyway, and then they're like, "Ruth, where did you get the gun from?" Well, I took the gun from him. So anyway, then they also proceed. Elder Mother Marva is there as well, and the highest is like, Ruth says to the highest, that old biddy, basically Elder Mother Marva, saw this man holding me hostage and she did nothing to help. And the highest is like, is that true? Is that true? And they're arguing back and forth, but Ruth is breaking it down, and the highest ends up really truly believing Ruth over Elder Mother. Ruth got the highest right where she wants him, okay? So then the highest says to have Malcolm go to a punishment trailer. Have somebody take him to the punishment trailer. So Malcolm is escorted to the punishment trailer. The highest and Daikon go inside their trailer. Joan is still helping the people pack up. They walk. See, there was a moment where Joan was trying to stop them from coming inside the Rockadoosh compound, but they really kind of seemed like they were all in. They didn't care. They wanted to be there. So then Ruth is like, where is Joan? Cause I know he went, and River's like, I know he wouldn't leave her there. But then once they say that, then they see Ruth, or they see Joan and Laura and Aaron walking into the compound, and Ruth says, "Hey, we wanna, they call Laura, Joan, and Aaron over to the pavilion, and Ruth is like, "Hey, I want to get to know them. Let's see who these people are." And so River escorts Aaron off, and Ruth takes Laura. Now, we don't see a conversation between Aaron and River, but we do see the conversation so far between Ruth and Laura. And Ruth lets Laura know, hey, the highest is going to F your man. He's going to exploding him, just telling her everything, and no girl is still, she could care less. She's still at the point of giving zero. She don't care, y'all. So Ruth is like, okay, well, don't say I didn't warn you. So they go back out of the trailer, of Ruth's trailer, and they just escort, because they went into Ruth's trailer just to say, hey, this is where the women would be sleeping. So then uh Zane is in the kitchen with this new elder mother. This new elder mother is just doing the most, talking to Lacey all kind of sideways, considering everything that Lacey has gone through. Not only is Lacey witnessed Oliver's death, but she's still cut up and in the pain as well. So this elder mother just not cutting no slack, giving Lacey the whole business. Anyway, so Lacey kind of talks back a little bit, and Zane slaps her, and she's like, "Just cook the food." And the elder mother is like, "Oh, now I see why elder mother Marva likes you, Zane. You're a good soldier. You're a good girl, or whatever." I'm just like, okay, this elder mother, she worked my nerves. That's all I can say. I love the show, but this elder mother, she just was doing too much. So then we see Daikon is in there counting the money. He counts the money, and he shows, once again, he shows his jealous side to the highest. And the highest like, look, you have nothing to worry about, but what can you do that Ruth can't do? He let him know, look, Ruth got that thigh out, so it is what it is. Take it how you want it, but I apologize for slicing your arm. Let's see how it look. It looked, the elder mother Marva stitched it up. Okay, it looks okay. So, but it's still gonna be painful. Of course, you sliced the man where he could have, died. But anyway, um, they take our boy Brian, they take Malcolm to the punishment trailer with Brian and Andrew. And both all three of them are trying to figure out, even though they pissed off at Malcolm, they still trying to figure out, did you even get in contact with Mac? And Malcolm was like, no, I didn't get in contact with Mac. Did you? Asking Andrew, and Andrew was like, nah. But then they asked Brian, it's like, well, how long is it before he starts looking for you? And he said 24 to 48 hours. So we're gonna see if Mac start doing the research to try to find Malcolm on the next episode, or try to find Malcolm, Andrew, his soldiers, his FBI agents on the next episode. All right, y'all. So then we have Manny and Elder Mother Marva. Manny has made his way to Elder Mother Marva's trailer. He lets her know, hey, I need your help. Cause Marva's like, did the highest tell you I need you to go to the store to take. He's like, yeah, but I'm gonna send somebody else to go and take her to the store. So man is like, look, I need your help. I'm bleeding down there, and I need you to fix it, basically. So Marva's like, well, in broad daylight, well, let me see what's the problem. So she sees it. She sees his making stick. It looks like it's been through a meat grinder. Y'all, I Googled the image. I'm gonna provide it at the end, but I Googled, there's actually a true tool that they use to prevent rape, and it's crazy. I'm gonna show y'all at the end. But anyway, so Elder Mother Marva, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Elder Mother Marva done took this man over to the punishment trailer, or not to the punishment trailer, but the medical trailer, and has Manny get derobed all the way. I'm like, why do he need to get completely naked? But it's all right. It's a good look because his abs were definitely on point. Um, but she has him to get completely naked, and then he tells her, the only way I can help you is if you put your hand under my dress. So Elder Mother Marva wants want her kitty litter to be played in. So Manny reluctantly does that, and he's playing in the kitty litter. That's all I can say, y'all. And in walks Lewis, and Elder Mother, he's like, oh, dang. So Elder Mother Marva's like, what are you doing here? What did you see? He's like, I just came to look for Manny, and I didn't see anything. And he's like, so he told you about it? He said, yeah, he told me that he was hurt. He didn't tell me, how anything happened. So I don't know any of that because she was trying to verify his story. So anyway, y'all, elder mother, she was close to getting her. She was close to reaching that point that she was trying to get to. I don't know if it was successful, but she was all the noise she was making. It was definitely close. So anyway, we see back in the kitchen. Oh man, we see back in the kitchen. Josiah pulls up. He pulls up in a truck and he's actually coming to help Zane go to the grocery store. So she got some bottles. I guess they're gonna recycle the bottles, but he helps her by getting ready to take those items to the truck. But before that can even happen, oh man, Lacey takes a hot pot. I don't know if it was grease but it was hot enough to pour in the face of that elder mother. And then Lacey grabs a gun. I guess she got the gun from Josiah when he put down the when he put down the put it down to pick up the boxes. But where did she get the gun? Anyway, the gun is pointed at Josiah and the episode ends. Is Lacey gonna be the one that they find in that truck? Is she going to be the one that's pulling up on the compound? Is somebody about to get injured in this trailer, y'all? I don't know, but we definitely gotta wait until next week for a new episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. It all went down on the Rockadushi compound. It was crazy. What are y'all comments? What are y'all thoughts? Let me know below in the comments, okay? Let me know how you guys are enjoying Ruthless so far. And let me know what are your thoughts as to what may happen on the next episode, okay? All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. You guys stay ruthless.